Night monkey, does whatever a night monkey does, but has webs like a spider. Maybe he's Spiderman in Europe, look out! Here comes the night monkey. Hello, I'm the night monkey. Hey guys! My name is Trollisher and this week I am here with my Spider-Man Far From Home review. Let's go right into it, but let me just say, I'm gonna say some spoilers. So spoiler alert, if you haven't seen the movie, don't watch this video yet, go see the movie and then watch this video, but you can leave a like right now. Thank you. I have my list of things I want to mention right here. Let's do this! This movie had to follow Endgame, so it would have been easy to keep it dark and sad. But they stuck, no pun intended, to Spider-Man's ways and started it in a funny way and had some great comedic moments throughout. As you guys probably know, I'm a big fan of comedy in the MCU and I think they did it right this time. It wasn't the best comedy we've ever seen, like with some of the stuff we get from Guardians of the Galaxy, for example, but they still did comedy right in this movie, in my opinion. Secondly, the actors' performances were all pretty good. Jake Gyllenhaal, is that how you say his name? I'm not sure, who played Mysterio. He did an amazing job as this guy, as the villain of this movie. And for those of you that didn't know that Mysterio is a villain in the comics, maybe you were surprised to see him become the villain at like the middle of the movie. But I knew from the comics that Mysterio was a villain, so I was expecting him to turn and be the bad guy. They could have just made him a good guy, because the MCU is not fully based on the comics, but they do take a lot from there. So it was kind of cool at this point of the movie where Mysterio and Peter Parker are together at a bar just talking, and Jake's performance made me actually like Mysterio. I was right from the beginning, I knew this guy's gonna turn, this guy's a bad guy, I don't trust him, and he was being a good guy on screen, but I knew that he was bad. But on that particular moment he got me. I was like, damn it, I want him to be a good guy so bad, but I know he's not gonna be a good guy. And what, 30 seconds later, he shows his true identity as the villain. But yeah, all the performances of all the actors were pretty amazing. I actually enjoyed the awkward romance between MJ and Peter. You know, we got MJ and Peter in the Sam Raimi trilogy, and to me Tobey Maguire was and still is the best Peter Parker. People say he was an awesome Peter Parker, while Andrew Garfield's version of Spider-Man was better than Tobey Maguire's. I like them both a lot, but I do agree that Andrew Garfield was a bit too cool to be Peter Parker. He didn't have that awkwardness that we know from Peter Parker in the comics. And I don't see a lot of that in Tom Holland as well. He's a good looking guy and he does convey some awkwardness here and there, so I do like that. But I still think that Tobey Maguire's Peter Parker is the most comic accurate to me of the renditions we've gotten so far. But still, they did some awkward romance, Tom Holland and Zendaya. They did a great job there and I actually enjoyed it, so good job. Something that I also loved was the Captain America, Thor and Iron Man tribute. We did see in an illusion Iron Man coming out of a grave and his suit with a skeleton inside. That was cool to see, but I'm talking about that moment in, I believe, the London Bridge, the Tower Bridge, I don't know what it's called, where Spider-Man comes up with his plan to face Mysterio, and he gets like a reactor from a drone and it looks like a hammer, and then he gets some sort of shield, which isn't a shield but he uses it as a shield, so representing Captain America. And what was the Iron Man part in that? Oh, the reactor looked like Iron Man's reactor in his chest. So yeah, that was a really cool moment, I really enjoyed that. Now let's talk about the post-credits scenes. So in the first one, we're in New York, which is something that I actually liked. I love the Sam Raimi movies because they are Spider-Man stories in New York, and that's something that the MCU can't do because they have this huge universe. And so far, apart from Homecoming, but it didn't really feel like a small New York friendly neighborhood Spider-Man story to me. It didn't feel like that, and like the Sam Raimi movies did, and also the Amazing Spider-Man franchise. But still, I did enjoy this movie, and in the post-credit scene we are back in New York swinging around for a little bit, and then we see J.K. Simmons. J.K. Simmons as J. Jonah Jameson. He's back in the role, which is awesome to see. It looks very different, but that's normal. And we see the Daily Bugle, we hear the Daily Bugle mentioned, and then we see Mysterio. Even though he's gone, he still has tricks up his sleeve, and he reveals Peter Parker's Spider-Man identity to everyone in New York. And so now we have the problem set for a possible third movie, which is cool. And then we got a kind of weird scene with Maria Hill and Nick Fury being revealed to be Skrulls. We don't know for how long, but then we actually see that Nick Fury was talking to them and is in space, in a spaceship. So they are working with him. It's not like they just stole their identity and were pretending to be Nick Fury and Maria Hill. They are working for them in some way, and it still shows that the Skrulls are good guys, which I believe in the comics they are bad guys, and then in Captain Marvel's movie they were the villains at the beginning, then revealed to actually be good guys. And so it looks like they are going that route. I don't know what they're planning to do with the Skrulls in Phase 4, but I hope they do something good with them. Or maybe just turn them heel again. That's a wrestling term. But yeah, kind of weird scene. I don't know how I feel about it. We don't know how long Nick Fury's been gone from Earth. I hope the switch happened recently. We don't know if he was a Skrull since like the beginning when he started the Avengers initiative. I hope not. That's just my opinion. I don't know what you guys think, let me know in the comments. But yeah, I did think this was a solid movie. I do still think that Spider-Man 2, the Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 2 is the best Spider-Man sequel, so sorry about that if you don't agree, but I think that, and it's mainly, I'm gonna justify it, it's mainly because, as I said, I am more into the friendly neighborhood New York Spider-Man storyline, the small storyline, or it's not small but contained there. We did get a big adventure in Europe in this movie. I still really enjoyed it, so I'm gonna give it, what do I have here? I'm gonna give it an 8.532 spiderwebs out of 10. That's a really good score, thank you very much. And just to end this, I'm gonna mention, when, I believe it's when they're on the plane going to Europe, we see the map of Europe and we see the place where Spain and Portugal are, and we just see Spain written there. There's no Portugal. So it's like they forgot about my country. I'm not happy about that. the MCU is gonna take it. I'm gonna make them pay soon, because Portugal cannot be forgotten. So there we go. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, comment down below. What did you think of this movie? Let me know what you rated out of 10 or out of whatever you want. Subscribe to this channel if you're new around here. Go and check my gaming channel in the description below. That is still stopped for now. Give me ideas, because I want to come back to that when I have time to do that. And yeah, I just need ideas. And for now, my name is Trollisher, and I'll see you next week. Bye guys! Damn, I hoped it worked. Didn't. Bye!